the bottom feeders.
So
of the
let's
division.
go to the Commanders. Those haters can't stand us. Left hand up. Who are we? The Commanders.
Your
Yeah.
former team.
Yeah, Commanders. Let's get it. All right. So, as we all know, let me give you sort of a history lesson. Daniel Snyder is not the owner anymore. It is Josh Harris, who also owns the 76ers. And then you have a minority owner and Magic Johnson, who's also there as well. So you could say that's a lot of optimism from the top. But at the end of the day, some of the same problems exist when it comes to the bottom. And I'm talking about the head coaching, and I'm talking about the overall team. Now, I've been hearing some mixed feelings on Sam Howell. I've been hearing some good things, and I've been hearing some bad things. I have to see. Now, they played the preseason game 1. He looked okay. But I need to see more before I'm sold. I like Terry McLaurin. He's been hooping. He's been really Jahan Dotson. Mm-hmm. He's gonna have a really good season. His hands are certified.
Right.
Antonio Gibson, he looks like he's gonna have a really good bounce back year. Robinson, I don't know. I haven't heard much about him. It's really been Antonio Gibson. I heard more about.
Kind of hard to judge running backs in like training camp.
That is true. The defense, Emmanuel Forbes, he looks like he's going to be very promising for the Commanders. I've heard nothing but great things about Emmanuel Forbes so far. And obviously their defensive line is going to be great. They're going to be solid. Jonathan Allen.
Obviously.
Deron Payne. I was a bit
Montez Sweat.
I was a bit concerned with Jonathan Allen because
I haven't heard much from Chase Young though.
Yeah, Chase Young as well. I was a little concerned with Jonathan Allen because it took him a while before he really came to his own. But around 2019, where they made the playoffs, he really came to his own. Deron Payne as well took him a little while. How do I see the Commanders looking this year?
You might be surprised how many wins I got them at.
I think.
Looking at this schedule.
Let me look at the schedule, because I might.
This schedule ain't
guys.
super easy, but it ain't. You know, they got the Cardinals, Broncos, Bills, Eagles,
Bears, Falcons, Giants, Eagles, Patriots, Seahawks. You know what? I'm going to go off a limb. I'm going to say they win 9 games. So
okay, all right.
They're going to switch places.
Put the drugs
with the
down.
Giants.
Put the drugs down.
I say they switch places with the Giants.
I say they win around 8 wins again.
8 wins. I say they switch places. You know why? Because I think Eric Bieniemy coming in is going to just bring new life to that offense. Although Sam Howell is a big question mark, I do think he will excel in this system. I love Terry McLaurin's game. I love Jahan Dotson's game. Antonio Gibson, he's a solid running back. I like the defense. I don't love it, but I like it. I like that defensive line. I like Emmanuel Forbes.
I don't like their offensive line, though.
Yeah, the offensive line is
or the tight end position.
Yeah,
Logan Thomas, he's in.
Yeah, he's not good.
He's replacement level.
Yeah, he's very replaceable. But I do think Eric Bieniemy is going to bring a exciting offense to the table, and they will score points. And I like what I'm going to see.
Their downfall will be just like the Eagles. Secondary. It's more safeties for the Eagles, but for the Commanders, it's corners, and linebackers.
Yeah. Commanders just can never find a good linebacker.
They don't even try.
Bro, ever since RG3, they've never had a great linebacking core, like any coverage linebackers that you could think of. They tried Reuben Foster. That didn't work. They tried all of these different people. It didn't work. They always were able to find like pass rushers, but never coverage linebackers. And that's always been a problem for them every single year. Maybe they should have went after Edmonds during free agency because he would have been a great addition to the squad, but they just can never. What is it? Jamie Davis. He's supposed to be that guy for them, maybe, but he hasn't really sort of improved that much. So
he's more like a run stop guy in the pass, like he blitz guy.
So yeah, their defense, they're gonna be good in the trenches, but in that back end, it's gonna be a major problem. I still have 9 wins.
I say 8.
I don't know what it is. But
7 or 8.
Maybe
I can't pick.
Maybe it's the atmosphere in the air. Maybe the stench of Dan Snyder has finally gotten away from us, and I just have a lot more optimism in this team. I believe they get 9 wins. This schedule looks very promising.
That defense is going to definitely be the reason they get more wins than they should.
Well, we'll see. So that means they're third in their division. So to recap, we have the Cowboys at 1, Eagles at 2, Commanders at 3, and Giants at 4.
Indeed.
So Giants and Commanders switching places. Now, will that mean the Commanders make the playoffs?
Oh, for me, the Giants are still 3 in my book.
Giants are still 3 in him.
Don't associate me with whatever that guy.
Commanders is 3 in my book, and I have Giants at 4. So that's how we look at it, and he has Commanders at 4. And yeah, that's it for the NFC. Let's get to